All right, y'all. We on Life After Lockup, season 3, episode 30. I can't believe we still on season 3. I can't believe we still on season 3. Why are we still on season 3? I've been saying that. Why are we on season 3 still? Oh my gosh. Whew. Before I get started on this video, please, you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can get all my content just like this. Because y'all know at this point, I pretty much post on a daily basis. Not every day, but I try to do it every day. But it's a little tough. But this is one of my favorite shows, and y'all know I could talk about this show all day long with anybody who will listen. So I'm excited to get this review kicked off. So let's just get right into it because I love this show. This show was so much drama, and this episode really gave. So we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss. So let's just get right into it. So we got John kicks off the show outside watching his Firebird. In the meantime, kicking out Tara, which I told y'all Tara needs to go. Tara's leaving, so I'm happy because I already said Tara needs to go. Anywho, sorry, flying around. Anywho, so he's talking to Tara, and Tara's kind of in denial. She thinks he's just kicking her out because Christiana's coming, which is part of it. But I mean, she really did say she can't be around people with pending charges, and that's you, Miss Tara. So, girl, you got to go. You got to go. Apparently she's going to her ex's house, and John don't think that's a good idea. But John, I don't think you're in a position to really care right now. It's starting to really sound like you have a little bit of feelings for her, John. I'm not really here for it, so I'm gonna need you to nip that in the bud. Let her go on her merry way. If she got to go to her ex's house, that's where she just got to go. Like I said last episode, if he wasn't there, where would she go? Apparently to her ex's house. Oh well, girl, get the packing. So, anywho, at the end of that conversation, Tara starts to throw a little bit of shade, and I was just like, Tara, that's not a good way to go out. She over here talking about all the stuff that John has bought a pool, but John did buy a pool, but it wasn't like I've seen this pool. This wasn't like no in-ground pool. This is like one of those above-ground ones. So I don't think they're super expensive. But she said he's been buying cars. That Firebird he was watching was the nicest car that I've seen him with, and that car is very, very old. So it's not like John's buying $20,000 cars and $30,000 pools. He's buying like this little old car. Like I don't want to give it too much shade, but it's an older car. So I'm just like, what is he really buying? Like he's not really buying like expensive, extravagant stuff. But anyway, she's kind of like dry snitching, saying like, well, I don't know if it's fraud. I'm just like, girl, again, you're staying under his roof, you're eating this food probably. So if it was fraud, why do you care now? Because you're getting kicked out. That's why you care if it's fraud, girl. It probably ain't even fraud. And then she gonna say, he has been in jail for fraud before. Yes, we know. First of all, you're not even telling us nothing new, Tara. He already spilled that tea on himself a long time ago. He already said he went to jail for checks and writing bad checks, girl. So why you over here trying to dry snitch and try to throw shade and try to throw a little bug in people's ear, girl? He already spilled his own tea. Okay, so you can't spray him with his own tea because he already spilled it. It's old stale tea at this point. We all know this. So, girl, get gone. I already told you, I don't see it for Tara. I don't see it for Tara at all. And this is exactly why. Because Tara is bitter. She's lonely. And now she's trying to throw shade and try to get John caught up. Girl, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. I'm moving right along because I ain't got nothing else for Tara. I ain't got nothing else for her. I'm moving down to Brittany and Mars. Okay, they're still in Alaska, and this is the aftermath of that conversation between her mom, Brittany, and Jackie. It was just horrible. The conversation was horrible. I'm glad that it ended as quick as it did because it got nowhere. It was gonna go nowhere. Period. So I think that it's best you guys all just come back to Vegas. Come back to the States. Well, Alaska is the States, I guess. But come back this way to the West Coast. Come back to Vegas because there ain't nothing out there for y'all. Anyway, so the next day, her dad comes over with his. I don't know if that was his new wife or who that was, that lady. It looks like it's somebody that he's dating or he's married to. That's what it looked like to me. They didn't explicitly say that's his wife, but it gave me that impression. It's the first time they really met this lady. She looked nice. She looked like she was age appropriate. She looked a little bit younger than him, in my opinion, but she didn't look like she was a baby. Like she looked like she was the same age as what's Brittany's mom's name? I think it's Cindy. She looks like she's the same age as Cindy, so I think she's age appropriate. So Brittany did tell her mom the night before, you need to just let it go at this point. This is supposed to be healing for you. You know, you're not gonna get out of it what you thought you're gonna get out of it. But again, you need to just let it go, let go of the baggage. And I was saying the same thing. I was just like, girl, let this go at this point, like, because I know it's easier said than done, but not really because Brittany's been through the same thing. So take it from Brittany. She's been able to move on at this point. Sorry, get my cup. Brittany's been able to move on at this point. I think this you get some good solid advice from your daughter who's been through the same thing you've been through. She's defeated it at this point. So take her advice, let it go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, stepdad comes over and he had a conversation with Brittany outside. It got a little dark. I won't lie, it got a little dark. He was just asking, how long has she been sober? All that good stuff. And then it just sounded like he wasn't really buying her sobriety. Wasn't really buying it. So at the end, he basically told Brittany, "Look, you need to be careful. You know what addicts are capable of. You need to watch your back. You need to focus on your kids. This is not your fight. It's not your job." And I was just like, "Well, look, Brittany already made it clear she's not gonna let her mom just be out there to the wolves and let her just, fend for herself. Brittany has made it clear that she's gonna try to look out for her any way she can, and I think that's good. But I do think that at some point Brittany does need to let her mom live her life and focus on her own sobriety and not her mother's, because her mother's is her own recovery. And I feel like at some point you have to just kind of let go and let her find sobriety on her own, because you can't put your relationship in jeopardy, your marriage, your home, Marcelino, the kids. These are all things that you need to actually be there for. You need to make sure you tend to those things before you can tend to somebody else. So I think that at some point you are going to have to make a decision if your mother does not get together. I'm always rooting for Cindy because she looked really good on day 2 of this Alaska trip. She looked really good. She came downstairs happy at the cabin. And I'm always like super, I feel like I'm always kind of on pins and needles too, because I'm just like, oh, I hope she stays this way. I hope the next episode they don't show her in a bad light or show her back on Fremont Street. Please, Lord, no. So I'm always kind of like, I feel like I go through like these ups and downs, kind of like Brittany does. I'm always just like, I hope she stays on the right path, because I don't know why. I'm just always rooting for Cindy. I really want her to get together. But that's pretty much going to be that story. So we're going to move right on down to Lacey. This is this is kind of where the episode got really good because Lacey had lunch with her father, and let me just say, I love their relationship. I think they have a very fun, playful relationship. Her dad gives her advice. Lacey rarely takes it, so. But nonetheless, I do feel like they have a good relationship. I really, really like it. But Lacey confronted him was basically like, look, why are you running your mouth? Like, I told you that in confidentiality. You went and told my husband. Like, whose father are you? Like, are you my father or are you not? And he was just like, yeah. But he also made it very clear he was not going to apologize. And that's when I fell out. I was just like, no, he did not just say, I'm not going to apologize. Brittany's dad is not a punk, period. He is not a punk. He was just like, I'm not going to apologize. Woo, girl, get over it. And anywho, sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. Oh, so yeah, they got a little personal. They went like a glimpse of kind of Mace. Not I keep want to say Mace. I'm thinking of Teen Mom. They went into Lacey's childhood, and basically they were kind of touching on some of the issues that she had with her mother, and they had some flashbacks from old pictures, and oh my gosh, Lacey's dad, he looked the same as he did back then, but like just an older version of. He still had the long hair. It was hilarious. But she's basically saying her mother had drinking problems and wasn't really there for her, which I didn't know that. I've been asking for like the last couple months, like, where's Lacey's mom? They never talk about her, and I still don't really know what ever happened to her. I don't know if she's even alive or what. They never really said, but I guess the dad steps in kind of later in life. He wasn't really there in the beginning, from what I got from it, but after that, Lacey's dad went to John's, and I was kind of scared because I was just like, this. Because let me tell you, this ain't the first time not you saying Macy. This ain't the first time Lacey's dad tried to run up on John. Remember, he tried to run up on John at the beach. So I don't know if Lacey's dad can fight or not, but he's always writing these checks. And I hope he can cash them because he's always writing these checks. Like he's ready to just pop off at any given moment. He does pop off a lot. But I just think it's funny. But I didn't think he was actually going to drive to John's house. But he went to John's and they got into an argument. John was basically like, look, I'm going to knock you out. period. And I was just like, John, please don't, because I really don't think Lacey's dad can take John. I don't know why I think that, but because Lacey's dad, he's a little bit older and he's smaller than John. I'm just like, oh, child, stop thinking you can beat everybody up. But maybe he can. Maybe he really got hands. I don't know. But he went over there, and at the end, John was just like, look, I'm not about to hit you. First of all, I'm not going back to jail. Second of all, I really just want to know if your daughter called the cops on me and set me up or not. That's really what I want to know. And then Lacey's dad really just confirmed it. He was just like, yes, she called the cops on you. Like, is that all you want to know? Because I could have told you that over the phone. He confirmed it, like, this is all I gotta do to get you off our back. If I say yes, are you gonna leave us alone? That's basically what he did. And he confirmed it. And John, again, look, I've been feeling sorry for John lately. I don't know why I've been feeling sorry for John, but I just feel like every time they show him in a scene, he ends up emotional at the end. I'm just like, John, when'd you get so soft? John was just like, I already kind of knew that, but I just need somebody to confirm it for me. But now that it's confirmed, it really sucks. I thought she loved me. Not just like, I don't know why he thought that. We didn't think that. I don't even think Lacey even loves Shane. I think Lacey loves herself. That's what I think. So I don't feel sorry for you or Shane. I do feel sorry for you, actually. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for Shane. I think she's using all y'all. But anywho, John, I'm glad you got the closure that you needed. I still don't think you're going to go away. I think you're going to be texting Lacey the next episode. That's what I think. So I don't think we've seen the last of John, to be honest with you. He was really sad, but I don't think we've seen the last of John. I almost hope we haven't, because I feel like I want him to stay on the show a little bit, because he brings this creepy dynamic to the show. And it makes Lacey have a very creepy dynamic too, because you're always trying to think, like, is she gonna text him back? Because I feel like at some point she's going to. Because I do feel like they're in a very toxic off and on relationship. And I don't think it matters who Lacey's with at the time. I think she's always going to have a thing for John, just like he's always going to have a thing for her. So I don't think this is going to go away by any means. So I'm just very curious to see exactly what happens next. Because it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Girl, moving right on to Amber and Puppy. Because, child, they on some other stuff too. So they go to see, they're still talking about this adoption scam. And really, honestly, it ain't even a scam. It's a scam in a way to, I guess, the military, because they're trying to get the monthly benefits for her being like a dependent of his. That's really the scam. But I don't think it's a scam as far as they're trying to make it seem. They're trying to make it seem like they got scammed. The only way you got scammed is because you didn't receive the money that you thought you were going to get every month. That's why you got scammed. However, you guys were in on the scam. Literally. The only reason that this is going south is because you got scammed by the scammer and you thought you were going to be doing the scamming. You're not. You got scammed. However, I think in the beginning, you guys set out to scam him first. Anywho, so this is all over $256 a month for both of them. I said, child, I know y'all did not pull a whole scam for $256 a month. You gotta be kidding. This is some really low hanging fruit. This is some low dollar amount scam. I couldn't. I was just like, y'all actually in a lawyer's office for this? I cannot. Anyway, they broke down the whole scam about how he was going to adopt her so he can get the military benefits for her to be a dependent. He was supposed to split the money between the two of them every single month. But I'm thinking, first of all, if that was really the case, why would he do that? Like, what would he gain from it? If he's going to give you guys all the money, what benefit was that of his? Like, why would he do that? He's not getting anything from it. So you should have already known that was kind of suspect to begin with. Like, y'all supposed to be the criminals. I can't. I really, really can't. You should know that was going to be a scam. Then you went to a lawyer and basically let her in and say, oh, we should just knock him off. Ugh, child, can y'all not say that on camera? Like, seriously, because something happens to him, they don't look at y'all first. Oh, gosh. And then she wants to have it set aside. Well, she wanted to have the adoption set aside until the lawyer told her that, hey, that he put you down as an heir, so if something happens to him, then you'll get all of his, assets. But I'm thinking, if these are the kind of crimes that he's committing, some adoption scam for 200 something dollars a month, honey, girl, as an heiress, I don't think you got anything coming. I don't think he really has anything, because anybody that really has any wealth or anything that is of value isn't going to be pulling these types of scams for 200 something dollars a month. Child, please. I could not. I said, this is what happens when scammers hook up with other scammers, honey. This is this. Ooh. low dollar amount scams. I couldn't. You guys really were with it. You guys trying to act like you got scammed now, but y'all was with it. Both of y'all was really with it. I know Amber just wants to be done with it right now. She wants to be over it, and she wants nothing to do with Vince. But I was just like, Amber, you was in on it too. That's how Vince was on the show with you in the beginning. You was in on it. You was really, really in on it. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop acting so innocent. Y'all need to stop acting so innocent because it's not becoming. We're not buying it. We're not buying it at all. Excuse me. We are not buying it. Period. Moving right along because I was done with them scammers. So moving right along. Shawn and Destiny. See, I put y'all down at the bottom because I got. I can give Destiny too much, but Destiny, I got a little something for you this episode, Miss Thing, because you had a lot of balls this episode. But I'm just gonna chow. To pick up where he left off last time, she gets out of the courthouse and she told him he was just a trick, which I don't buy. I don't buy that he was just a trick, Destiny, because here's the thing. You got really, really mad over Kelly, him talking to Kelly, him telling all those lies. I don't believe he was just a trick because if he was just a trick, you wouldn't care about any of that stuff as long as the check cleared. So I don't believe he was just a trick. I think that's what you're saying now, but I don't think that was really the case. I don't think you were in love with him the way he was in love with you. I don't think that, period. But I do think you had some feelings for him because if you didn't, you wouldn't be as hurt. So, girl, miss me with all that. But second of all, why is she so mad? Destiny, I don't even get why you so pressed. Like, you got the court date got pushed back. You're not going to jail, at least right now. So, I don't get why you're so mad at Shawn. Unless there's something behind the cameras or behind the scenes that we didn't get to see. But girl, they outside the courthouse arguing. The sister intervened a little bit, but then she kind of got cast to the side by Destiny. So she was just like, "Look, I'm out. Protect yourself. Be careful. Be good. I'm gone." She was over it. I was over it too. I was just like, Destiny, you way too much. And then she, child, she had the nerve to throw that cheap ring on the ground. We all know that ring was cheap, but she had the nerve to take it off and throw it on the ground. Drove off. But see, here's the thing. This is why I said Destiny had balls this episode. Because Destiny, you talking all that hardcore stuff, and then you saying he was just a trick, yada yada yada. Leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. But then you had the nerve to throw the ring, drive off in his car. I said, oh no, she did not. I said, oh no, she did not. Destiny, here's the thing, Miss Thing. You are way too entitled. You're way too entitled. I don't understand where you get off thinking you hot shit and then you get to just treat people how you want to treat them and then you drove off in the very car that he purchased for you. I think he said he bought it for you, but he's making the payments, so basically it's his car. I don't understand where you get off. You are just really doing way too much. And Destiny, you are a cute girl, don't get me wrong, but you are not going to be on the cover of GQ magazine anytime soon, Miss Thing. So don't get beside yourself. Don't get beside yourself. Because to be real with you, you look like you kind of. I ain't gonna say it, but you look like you just got out of jail. You look like how you look when you had just got out of jail. You look a little. You don't look busted, Destiny, but you're not exactly a bathing beauty. So the fact that you think that you can go off and treat people the way you want to treat them, there's a reason why you picked this dude to trick because the real ones that look like the kind of guys that you think you can pull ain't going for these schemes. At least not from you, they're not. So you better humble yourself just a little bit, Destiny, because they said on next episode, honey, he about to come to your place and take this car back, and this is what I think you deserve. This is time. See, Shawn, I'm not even mad at you, Shawn, because you came to light later in clearly later in the relationship. I think we all seen what was coming, but you didn't really see. Shawn's the kind of person that he can't. He's not gonna believe he's getting played until you tell him to his face that I played you. He's not gonna take it from nobody else. He ain't gonna take it from his friends, his ex-wife. We can all tell him you're getting played. He's not gonna take it until you say it to his face, Destiny. And you said it, and now he believes it. So I'm glad that shoe dropped because now he's about to start playing the game. He said it's on. I'm excited for him to pull up with that tow truck and take your car the next episode. I hope you don't beat him up though, because I know Destiny can get with it too. But Destiny really made me mad this episode because I was just like, Destiny got a lot of audacity. The sheer audacity of you, Destiny, to really treat this man this way after he done bought you a whole car, a ring, proposed to you. I know he told a lot of lies about and I don't mess with people that tell lies like that, especially when they kind of claim they don't really have kids when they really do, because I think that's kind of low. But Destiny, you was playing him too a little bit, so I don't even know why you're so mad. But I'm glad this thing is over. I'm glad that she told the truth, that I'm basically playing you at this point. But I just want Shawn to move on and find somebody that really is appreciative of him, that wants to really be with him, that's not using him. I don't know why he didn't see this before. But Shawn, I'm rooting for you, Shawn. I can't wait till next episode because it's going to be messy. Ooh, it's going to be messy. Last but not least, Sarah and Michael. They didn't give us too much this episode. They kind of picked back off. They picked back up from that last date she was on when Malcolm basically told her, "Girl, good day. Haven't messed up." So she's going back home saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna tell Michael about what happened on the date." But girl, you was on the couch. Y'all was being kind of flirty, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I know that this is a back and forth thing with them, but I just don't like it. It's just and Michael thinking he can just have sex with you anytime he wants. It just gave a very like, child, like a very like arrogant tea. Like I don't. Michael just really ain't been hitting right lately, and I'm not here for. I don't want y'all to get back together. Period. I'm just not here for no talk like that. And then they flirting on the couch and stuff, and he's saying we in an open marriage, blah blah. Y'all not in no open. Well, you are kind of in an open marriage, I guess, but I don't think Sarah sees it that way. Sarah kind of sees that she wants to be done with you. She can't because she keeps letting her feelings get in the way, but she needs to just be done. Period. Open marriage is when you agree to, yes, I still want to be married. However, I want to exercise my right to be free, and you can do the same. That's an agreement. Y'all don't have the type of agreement. You are doing that. She's not really doing that. She is kind of doing it, but I think she wants to be divorced more than you do. But then again, maybe she don't because she never really seems to get it done. So I'm gonna need y'all to either paint or get off the ladder, okay? It's an old school country slang little term. Like paint or get off the ladder basically means either stay married and work it out or get divorced. Basically, one or the other. We're gonna go left, we're gonna go right. Because I'm basically done with the back and forth. Y'all pulling like Lamar and Andrea. I'm realizing y'all kind of do just enough drama to stay on the show to keep us a little bit interested. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing, dragging this out. I think if you get divorced and you guys break up officially and you just co-parent, you're probably not gonna be on the show no more. But I feel like you guys are just doing this to stay on the show, and I ain't even mad at it. I'm kind of looking at it from that lens at this point, just kind of seeing it for what it is. Y'all just want to check, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'll pretend like I'm interested in it, but I'm really not interested in their story anymore because it's been drug out too long. Anywho, that's love. That's life after lockup, season 3, episode 30. I wonder how many episodes we gonna go in this season. I don't know. We need some fresh faces, some more crazy stories. Look, we need to replace a couple of these couples with a new cast. Some of them can stay. Some of them can stay, but some needs to. They just kind of need to go at this point. The story's run its course. Anywho, sorry. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe below. Like I said before, click notification bell. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you watching my videos and being interested. I do hope a lot of you guys do continue to subscribe to the channel, continue to watch the videos. It really means a lot to me as I try to make videos for you guys and stay motivated to do it. Like I said, comment, let me know what you guys think of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good day.